In the suffocating darkness of the slave quarters, whispers of resistance drifted through the air like wisps of smoke. From the tobacco fields of Virginia to the sugarcane plantations of Louisiana, enslaved people across the American South fought against their oppressors in ways both subtle and overt, risking their lives for a chance at freedom. As Harriet Tubman, the famed conductor of the Underground Railroad, once said, "I had reasoned this out in my mind. There was one of two things I had a right to, liberty or death. If I could not have one, I would have the other." One of the most common forms of resistance was the work slowdown, a tactic that allowed enslaved people to assert some control over their labor. By feigning illness, breaking tools, or simply working at a glacial pace, they could sabotage the plantation's productivity and frustrate their overseers. In his 1845 autobiography, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, an American Slave, Douglass recounted how he and his fellow slaves would sometimes make the dense old woods for miles around reverberate with their wild songs, using music as a way to resist the dehumanizing effects of slavery. This tactic was also employed by enslaved people on the sea islands of South Carolina and Georgia, who developed a unique musical tradition known as the shout, a rhythmic call-and-response style of singing and dancing that served as both a form of spiritual expression and a way to communicate covertly in the presence of their overseers. Escape attempts were another form of resistance, with countless enslaved people risking their lives to flee the plantations that held them captive. The Underground Railroad, a clandestine network of routes and safe houses, helped thousands of slaves escape to freedom in the North and Canada. Harriet Tubman, born into slavery in Maryland around 1820, became one of the most celebrated conductors on the Underground Railroad, leading an estimated 70 slaves to freedom over the course of 13 missions. Her courage and tenacity earned her the nickname Moses, a testament to her role as a deliverer of her people. Another notable figure in the Underground Railroad was William Still, a free-born black man who helped over 800 enslaved people escape to freedom as the director of the Philadelphia Anti-Slavery Society's Vigilance Committee. In his 1872 book, The Underground Railroad Records, Still wrote, "The heroism and desperate struggle that many of our people had to endure should be kept green in the memory of this and coming generations." While individual acts of resistance were common, enslaved people also staged larger-scale revolts and rebellions that shook the foundations of the slaveholding South.